What's up, y'all? It's Phil James. So what we're gonna do is hopefully keep this as clean as possible. I'm gonna keep the lid up here with me, and we're gonna basically scoop some snow in. What the hell? Something hanging from that. Is that really one strand of plastic? It is. Wow, that's disgusting. Thought it was a hair, but come to find out it's a piece of plastic. A stringy piece of plastic. Alright, so let's look at this snow up closely. This at least does look like crystals. Looks like real snow. But down here, more or less, it does not. It looks more like the Dippin' Dots down here, is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to do this, and we're going to hopefully keep it as controlled and clean as possible. So we're going to look for a deep spot of snow that is not touching the ground, so I'm getting clean off the top snow. And right here, seems pretty good. Seems like a little thick patch. There's a leaf, but we'll scoop this up. And just so you guys know, I completely cleaned this little bowl out. I dried it, scrubbed it out pretty well, I think. So hopefully, I mean, obviously it's not sterile, but you know, it's pretty clean. So pretty much anything we get in this water should be just right out of the snow. And as we all know, nothing evaporates with water. So, how's it getting in it, right? Well, as we all know, all of us truth seekers, all of us truthers, clearly it's being sprayed nice and full. Now, let's remember how full this gets, and let's see how much water we get. Alright, so there we have it. Look how much snow we have. And we're going to see how much water we actually get out of this. And I'm going to let it melt at room temperature. And we will try it again a little bit later on. And we'll melt it with a lighter or with a blowtorch, you know, just to see what happens. Change it up a little bit, see what we can see. Seem to get a pretty good response out of the fake snow. Well, like I said, if you do this in person to family members, this seems to get them to realize exactly what we're saying. I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, so I wanted to speed this process up a little bit. So, we are here in front of my wood burning stove, because some of us still live that very country life. See what I'm saying? We actually use wood burners. We keep our house warm with said wood burners. Yeah. That's how we do it out here. But I wanted to speed this up a little bit. And kind of strange still. No real water coming off. And this stove is, there you go, about 100 degrees Celsius, or almost 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And yet, still no real water coming off, like anywhere. I understand it would stay absorbed, but wouldn't it leave like a water trail inside, like behind it? It's just really weird, guys. There's a chunk of snowy ice left where I am, but it's like, look, that's all on the outside. all those water droplets. That one's on the inside, thank the good Lord. Finally a drop of water. This is strange. I'll keep you guys posted. And that is the water level we are left with after this whole container was filled with snow. This is the water that we are left with. I don't know. Maybe that's normal. It just seems like to me there should be a lot more in there, but snow is light and fluffy, so also kind of deceptive, I guess. But we're going to examine this up closely a little bit later on. Keep you posted. Peace. Wait until you see these fibers in here. Whoa. See that? See those fibers, people? There are long, white, stringy fibers in there. See that? Right there up top. A little scratch, but here. Dang, definitely fibers. Alright, so we're going to see what happens if anything goes crazy in a microwave. Just to see. Look at that thing. You see those fibers? You see those fibers, people? See those fibers, people? What the hell is that? See them? Look at that nasty shit floating in there. Right there.
What we've designed, and we've done this very, very quietly, but we're glad to now release it to the world, is this idea of Tesla-phoresis, which is a discovery we made several years ago, and we've been developing it. Tesla-phoresis is, the simplest way to understand it is self-assembly at a distance, just long-distance assembly of materials. And what we did was, because we're at Rice, we had plenty of nanotubes around, so we decided to use nanotubes. And what we discovered was that these nanotubes can actually string together and form wires by themselves under this electric field.
This fundamental idea of force acting at a distance, that you can have, instead of, when you normally build circuits and things like that, you have to have physical contact. Now we're talking about building circuits without actually touching them.
All right, we're just dispersing this. Power on. And up. I realized that a Tesla coil could actually do this if you designed it in a way to create a very strong force field in front of it. And so that was the engineering aspect of it. And then once I designed the machine, then all sorts of discoveries started falling out of it. Oh, that was a good one!
Tesla-phoresis is one of those things, it's a project that there are just so many avenues, so many things that I think you could do with it. Not just making conductive wires, but taking it in so many different places, not only just biomedical and engineering, but taking it into different industries like silicone chips or exploring different conductive materials.
This also ties in just generally in nanotechnology that self-assembly is very big. That is, if you can get things to build themselves, just as in biology, and we build ourselves.
When my son saw it, he called them webs. He thought it was like Spider-Man shooting webs out. And it really is. It's very much like a web sort of stringing out together. And that was a surprising finding. And the physics of that